I know this is more of a somber remembrance, but do you ever get up in front of a large group of people and feel like, wow, everybody's staring at me? I get that at home too, but then she tells me, move out of the way of the TV. I'd like to thank our personnel up there on the roof, a couple of our new firefighters. It's a great thing about new and probationary firefighters. Hey, guess what you're doing Sunday? You know, I'm not known for telling people what they want to hear. I'm known for telling people what I think they need to hear. And if you were here last year, my remarks centered around how soon we forget. This year, looking at the events around us, some of them very recent, I question where we are as a country. Sometimes I have to step back and escape to the balcony for a minute to get and gain some perspective. It was nice to see that during our national anthem today, nobody took a knee. I appreciate that. So where are we today as patriots, as a country? We've heard from some great men today, patriots and public servants. Chief Dan Fryhope, Chief Brian Gerald, men I admire and consider very good friends. There are many veterans in attendance this afternoon as well. Men and women that volunteered to protect our way of life, knowing that to do so could mean sacrificing their own. We are a great country, full of patriots, people who understand what it means to be an American. People who understand the concept of personal accountability, that understand succeeding in life is a personal choice. Because in America, opportunity is all around us. Right now, as is being demonstrated by some in the NFL, unfortunately condoned through their organization's lack of leadership, our values, all that has been sacrificed for you and I, are being questioned. If we do not stand, if we do not defend, if we do not correct the false narrative perpetuated by some, we give in to those that wish to disassemble all that we stand for. If they are successful, what is left between us and those who wish to do us harm? We do not honor the memory of those lost on 9/11, those that fought and died for our freedom since that date, or those that have fought and died for this country before we were a country, if we do not take a stand. When did we become a country that honors those taking a knee during the national anthem, but will chastise someone for their religious beliefs, or tell another player that they cannot wear a patriotic pair of cleats because it doesn't fit your dress code? Are we a nation of Colin Kaepernicks, or are we a nation of patriots? The NFL does not stand as a shining example of our American values. As a nation, we remember what it means to be Americans. Personally, I think we are and will continue to be a great country as long as the majority of us adhere to our American values. Not the ones people want to enact on us, but rather the ones set by our forefathers. Were their decisions always correct? No. Do we always make the right decisions today? No. Are there areas in which our country must improve? Absolutely. As a parent, have all my decisions been correct? What about as a fire chief? Some of my personnel are standing over there, they're shaking their heads no. This does not mean that we should waver as individuals or Americans. We adjust. We remain nimble. We correct course, and we remain committed to our core. Ladies and gentlemen, we have nothing to apologize for, and our country is not collapsing around us. However, we must remain vigilant. We must remain committed to our core. To do the right thing is difficult. To do the wrong thing, to perpetuate a false narrative is easy, or at least I guess it improves ratings from time to time. We are not a country built on a flawed ideology. Yet we are in a time of imbalance. There's a commitment to a far left or a far right ideology, both leading to a failed state. So let's leave here today committed to our pledge, our country, and to each other, committed to balance. Let us remember those that have sacrificed for us, commit to our core as Americans, and honor all of those that have and continue to give so much for our great country. I want to thank you for coming out today and ask that you never forget, not only never forget this day, but never forget that we are the greatest country in the world. With that, I will turn it back over to Commander Dan Tillmans. Commander?
Ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you please stand and render a proper salute when taps is played. Honor guard, heat, hood, port, halt. Ready. Aim. Fire. Aim.